Cool. Alright, I should be live. Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Kings. Today we're playing some Starfield. So, yeah, we pushed in quite a bit yesterday in the main storyline. Went to the Starborn for the first time. Got the Starborn ship. I think it was the last thing we did. Without having to do stuff, so. Not really sure what's all in store for me next. From running it about to be. Hope we're not gonna be until that streak comes out. So, Frost. See? Okay, everything's running. Okay. So, if you guys want to see what I'm talking about with my Starborn ship, it's right here. Starborn ship. Very weird and a fun. It says it's a sea reactor. Sea reactor yesterday, was it? Yeah, you can't upgrade it, can't do anything like that. Hey Ashton. Hey, you doing a birthday stream, bro? Happy birthday, man. Feels good. Yeah, here's our Starborn ship. Looks like we can't upgrade it. I'm fairly sure we can't. We can talk to what's his face.
Anything I can help you with? Sure, have at it.
Yeah, there's no upgrades or nothing, so it's just kind of like the base ship and then I deal with. 100 cargo capacity. It has shielded capacity to it. It's the only ship I think that has shielded capacity, so I can have 150 pounds worth of contraband and not be caught. Value's only 8,000. So fuel's 1,500. This one has a tiny bit more fuel. It has hull of 800 versus hull of 1,100. This power capacity of 900 versus 7,000. Shielded capacity. Then we have reactor 22 versus reactor 34. One more crew slot. Shields double. This one has the jump speed of 30 versus 6. This one has the different pairs. This one has Ores, which I'm not sure what that is, and then Souls, which again, I'm not sure what that is. But, yeah. That's a 1,000. So this one's a lot more nimble, would be my guess, because it's just mashes in there. This one's probably should use for mostly combat type stuff, like if I want to do combat in space, probably use this one. But I think from overall ship, I'm gonna Dragonfire. Like it. Alright, so now that we've done that, we have some stuff we could do. We have a bunch of talk to your teammates. And, so we really have a couple things we can do. We can keep doing this. Doing the further unknown stuff, getting artifacts. Oh, right. That's what we were doing. But we were gonna do this. We can't do this yet because we've done this. This one's stuck. So this is actually here at mast. Ooh. Not on this floor, I don't think.
Yes, what?
Sarah Morgan. It's been what, almost 10 years?
Admiral, it's, good to see you again, sir.
You're not required to address me as sir. That protocol ended the moment you dropped your clusters on my desk, remember?
Look, Admiral, I'm not here to open old wounds.
Old wounds is an interesting turn of phrase, given our past. Listen to me, Commander. I'm not sure why you're here, but whatever it is, why don't you just get to it?
I'm here because I need your help, Admiral.
You need my help. That's interesting. The last time we spoke, you made it quite clear that you were turning your back on the Navy.
That was a decade ago. Things change. People change. Admiral, please. I didn't come here to argue. I'm here to come to terms with my past.
Your past is sitting in a closed file in the archives. That's where you left it when you walked out on the United Colonies. And what about you? Just who in the blazes are you anyway?
Hello.
Very well. Then, as a good friend, perhaps you could kindly explain to me why I shouldn't have the both of you escorted from the building.
With all due respect, Admiral, this is ridiculous. If you have a problem with me, then there's no need to berate my colleague.
I don't have a problem with you, Commander. I'm simply trying to determine why you deserve the Navy's help. That's quite a noble gesture. Is this true, Commander?
It's about Cassiopeia, Admiral. I'm heading back there to find out what happened to the crew of the Dauntless, and hopefully, to bring their legacy home.
That sounds like a dangerous operation. Are you certain it's worth the risk?
I don't know.
I understand. Mental scars left by war rarely heal quickly, if ever at all. I sympathize with your struggle, Commander.
I want to put an end to the sleepless nights, the nightmares, waking up in cold sweat. It's been difficult, Admiral.
I understand. And I believe I owe you an apology, Commander. Our last encounter has obviously distorted my impression of your character. What can I do to help?
If you wouldn't mind allowing me to access the files regarding my rescue, I'd be most grateful, Admiral.
That shouldn't be too difficult. I've sent all the relevant information to you, Slades. Was there anything else?
No, Admiral. Thank you.
You don't need to thank me, Commander. I just hope you find whatever it is you're looking for. The UC military's lucky to have you.
Wait, is that it? Okay, now we just head to Cassiopeia. Where is this located? It's located all the way up here, in the 20 area.
I
I'm
have
not sure if we've
things
been up
for
here.
you.
Okay, so it's reset my power status. There we go.
Hailing unknown vessel. Colonists here in distress. We could really use your help. Thank you for responding. We had someone jump in and leave without even saying hi. We're with, List, and we're just trying to get to our new home. But our grav drive is old, like really old, and I'm afraid it's given up the ghost. And we're just 2 jumps away from starting a new life. We have a workbench here, but we need just common old iron. A lot of it. Then we should be able to jury-rig some repairs. Any chance you have some? We'll pay loads more than the iron's actually worth.
I'm not sure if I have any iron.
That should do us.
Did it?
Thank you. And this should cover the iron, and then some. We'll be heading out hopefully shortly.
Look at that. Okay, so let's keep the planet. Let's go. I still haven't unlocked targeting mode yet. Other things to unlock.
Beginning landing.
Captain, hello. I am
Cool location.
satisfied to see that you
Good desert.
survived your most recent sleep cycle.
I can't believe I'm here. It feels like walking into a dream.
Desert.
I'm okay. It's just so surreal. Phew. Okay, so let me get my bearings for a moment. Yes,
Okay.
this is correct. Those rock formations nearby look familiar. My old campsite shouldn't be far. Knowing that is the only reason that I'm here. Once we get to the campsite, we'll use that as a starting point to search for the cruise shuttle wreckage. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
We'll push out. Let's get save. Right then, what do we got here? We got 6 fauna. We have right here. Sources. There's a lot of stuff here. This place is probably fully hospitable. And I'm getting scorched what's scorched ore? Scorched whatever that DLC for Ark is, where it's called Desert. This thing. Not sure. I need to talk to Sarah now. There.
Well, this is it. This is the spot where I spent close to a year waiting for rescue.
Just strained for a year?
Not exactly Paradiso, is it? Yeah? Well, inside I'm a shattered wreck. So, joke's on both of us, I suppose. Look at this thing. It's been sitting here rusting. I think we need to grab an emergency power cell to get the ship's computer up and running. Sure, if we're lucky. When I was stranded, I set up a distress beacon powered by emergency power cells. The beacon was up there on the plateau. I guess it's time to start climbing.
Not as much. Circuit board, we got stuff, so it wants me to go there, there. Pretty sure it wants me to really just wrap around up there, but I do that. We have a jetpack. So he probably wants you to, like, it probably wraps around all the way up. How'd you get up there already? There's crash site.
Setting up this beacon probably saved my life. Who knows?
These things are level 65. Yeah, one shot. Ooh.
I got this.
Good job. They're trying to get to me. Before we jump down. That has to be the strongest enemy I've run into so far. This planet says it's only level 20. Why is there a level 65 enemy? Oh my god. Oh no, it's almost dead. Stop.
I'm glad you're handling the messy work.
Yeah, because this is kind of killing rock creatures. My forte, I guess. Reduced fuel needed for a grab jump. 100%. Was she 8? Okay. With an alternate power source.
We've located where the other shuttle went down. I can't believe our plan worked.
If we're lucky, why did the thing actually keep track of where the other shuttle landed?
Well, we're not there yet. But damn, it does feel good. The telemetry data puts the wreckage out of range to hike. We're going to have to head back to the ship and land on a different part of the planet. Let's get going.
Why are we dealing with level 60 enemies, though, is the real question. We're at level 50. This planet's within a level 20 system. That doesn't make any sense. Another ship. Don't see the ship. Okay. Biome's been complete because they had one whole freaking plant. And it's whole biome, there's one plant.
Oh, look at this view. Had I been on this planet under more pleasant circumstances, I might have had more time to appreciate the beauty it has to offer. Maybe you can get that to point us to the nearest restaurant. Haha.
Alright, so it looks like the planet's animals are supposed to be within level 10 to 20. Just, I guess this main campaign, not main campaign, but this main storyline mission for her is level 60, which they don't tell you, by the way. Just run into it. Leave me alone. There's nothing in here.
The fire is still fresh.
Yeah,
Is
people.
there someone here
It's-
that's still alive?
Someone is. Floor panel. Fire. Definitely someone's been living here. How far I'm going. No one's playing Ark Survival a little too hardcore.
Stop. I'll shoot if I have to. Just turn around and leave. I know how to use this thing, and I will.
Oh my god. Who are you?
I'm nobody. Just go away. I'm not going to let anyone take my stuff again. No way. Both of you, just go! Yeah, sure. Try and trick me. No. No way. I'm not getting fooled again. Forget it.
Stop it right now. Put away that gun and talk to us. We want to know what happened here.
See? You're not nice at all. I knew it. You're a liar. That's all grown-ups do is lie.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me. I was wrong to get so angry. We are here to help you, and we promise to tell the truth.
I don't know. You're kind of scaring me. Why should I listen to you?
Can I point at my face, please?
The crew? No one's been looking for that crew since before I was born. So tell me another lie. Go ahead.
You were born here. Hold on. Oh my god. Your parents, your mum and your dad, what were their names?
Jenna and Elias. Why?
Jenna and Elias. Private Jenna Marsh and Corporal Elias Obrist. You're their daughter. Listen to me. I knew your parents. They worked with me on the Dauntless. I'm Commander Sarah Morgan.
You're Sarah Morgan? Mom and Dad's captain? My parents used to talk about you all the time.
Okay. Problem. It wasn't their captain. It was the chief navigator. So they already fucked up. She was the only one in charge that last little bit at the very end before the Dauntless crashed. So she was technically acting captain. But if they're talking to their child about who their captain was and the stories of their past, they wouldn't call Sarah technically their captain. Call her chief navigator. And they would talk about their captain, someone who died, and the first officer. They would not call Sarah the captain, telling me the story. He was just acting captain at the moment they crashed, and that was it. Just a problem with the story and stuff.
It's like a dream to finally meet you. My parents told me she was in command of their ship in a huge battle. They said she was a hero and the bravest person they ever knew. Yeah? Well, I wish you wouldn't have taken so long. My parents are dead. My father died a long time ago. And my mother, she was killed by those monsters at the graveyard. It's just me here now. All by myself.
Let me ask you a question. Actually, I don't even know your name.
Oh, yeah. My name's Sona.
Sona. What a lovely name. Sona, you mentioned a graveyard. Is that where the crew is, you know?
Buried? Yeah. It's a bunch of stones with those necklaces like the ones my mom and dad had hanging on them.
Thank you, Sona. I'm going to talk to my friend here a minute, okay?
Okay, Sarah.
Okay. We taking her with us?
Phew. I don't even know where to begin. Whew. Yeah. That's probably good advice. Oh, there's so much to process. But I don't have time to deal with it right now. If you want to help, then find that graveyard and bring me those necklaces Sona mentioned. I'm hoping they're my crew's gene tags. Good. Just be careful. Sona's monsters are undoubtedly hostile life forms that have claimed the graveyard as their territory.
Items are currently 5% more effective. Let's go. Took her comment, and now she doesn't have a comic now to read. She's gonna hang out with the kid. Okay. Guess we'll, she's gonna abandon us, and we're gonna play by ourselves for a little while. That's only 70 meters away. That's actually really close. I probably should go back to the minigun. We don't have any much bullets with the minigun left. 10 different gene tags now. The reload speed on this gun is insane. is so good. You guys wonder why I keep this gun around? That is why. It's just so good. Probably gonna be. This looks like an area fight where I pick this something up and then I'm gonna get attacked by enemies. So. What is that? I have 9 of them. This one I can't get. Level 70. Oh my god, this gun just went through this level 70. It wasn't even there. An 8 out of 10. Look at that level 70 guy, man. He had like 3 cop bars and everything. And still kick. That dude's not so strong, man. Tier 4, that's probably why. Can't even imagine what tier 5 is gonna do. I'm gonna leave.
I said I don't want to go! Leave me alone!
Sona, calm down and listen to me. It's much too dangerous to stay here all by yourself, darling.
I don't care. This is my home. You can't make me leave.
We can't leave her here. It's not safe. She has to come back with us to Jemison. Oh, I don't know what to do. Can you talk to her? I know. I'm not proposing we knock her out for God's sake. Look, maybe you can talk some sense into her.
Oh, now you're stuck here on this new planet,
make a
lady. Good luck.
decision. I'm sorry, I can't do this right now.
I can hear you talking about me. And I don't care what either of you say. I'm not going anywhere.
Look, I'm clearly out of my element here and not in the right state of mind. Could you just talk to her, please?
Give it a shot.
Why won't Sarah listen to me? That doesn't make a lot of sense. She's only known about me for a little while. That still doesn't mean I should leave the only home I ever had, does it?
Do these 2 options.
Well, I've always dreamed of finding a place that's safe from the monsters. But leaving Mom and Dad behind, it's really hard. even though they're dead. I don't want to abandon them. Yeah, you're right. I never thought of it that way. I'm sorry I yelled at everybody. I know you and Sarah are just trying to help. I'm going to go get my stuff, and then I'll board your ship. Don't worry, I'll stay out of the way until we get, well, wherever we're going.
Okay. We need to persuade her. We just gotta talk to her.
That poor girl. I hope we've made the right decision. Nonsense. We're in this together. It's just... we're ripping Sona from the only home she's ever known and casting her back into society. It's going to be difficult for her to adjust to the changes. Wherever she ends up, just promise me we'll check on her from time to time. Please. That means a lot to me. Look, before we leave Cassiopeia behind, I wanted to say one more thing to you. Perhaps at the overlook we passed on the way here? I promise it won't take long. Let's go.
Okay. Here's my following us. I'm gonna go back up. There, where you at? Slowly walk up, apparently.
Look, before we head back to the ship, I wanted to tell you how much of an amazing gift this has been. You had to push me to come out here, and if I hadn't have listened to you, the universe would probably have never known about that little girl. It's been a long journey, and I'm glad it's over. You know, this is the second time I've been on this world. And until this very moment, I never stopped to reflect at just how magnificent it was. Oh, look at this place. This is the
Not
reason
caring about the beauty of anything.
here,
Trying not to die.
exploring the stars. Worlds upon worlds, just waiting to have their beauty discovered. Shedding this burden of my past has finally allowed me to open my eyes, wider than they've ever been opened before. And it's all because of you. Perhaps. I suppose we'll both have to think about that for a while now, won't we?
Aww.
Well, I suppose it's time to bid goodbye to Cassiopeia once again. This time, under much happier circumstances. Now, let's head back to Jemison. I want to give those gene tags you gathered to Admiral Logan, and figure out what we're going to do with Sona.
Okay. Now get the heck out of here. Oops. That part. Gotta go to Mast. You should.
Hey, let me know if we're going to head into the well, so I can watch your back.
Informed us of your new status. Congratulations on making Class 1.
Technically, yeah, we have that apartment, and we also have an apartment in the well. We have our house.
Yes?
The UC military's lucky to have you. Welcome back. Did you find your answers?
Not only that, but we found someone there, alive. A child born from 2 of the crew that survived the crash. After her parents died, that poor girl spent years surviving on that hostile world, alone. We abandoned her, Admiral. We let her down.
I'm sorry. I had no idea. How could we have possibly known? How dare you say that to me? Thousands died because they believed in the ideals set forth by the United Colonies. I know because I've signed each and every one of their death notices. So don't tell me I've dishonored anyone's memory. Because I mourn those thousands every day of my life.
We aren't doubting your integrity, Admiral. We are simply expressing our regrets at how this situation was resolved.
You're absolutely right, Sarah. This situation was handled poorly. One thing that I can assure you is that the names of these men and women will never be forgotten. I'll see to it personally.
Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck to both of you. It's been an honor.
Once we're done here, we should have a little talk with Sona. Poor thing's waiting for us at the lodge.
Okay. That's where I thought she was going to put the lodge. I don't think I can fast travel out of here, but we'll try. Sometimes you can't, sometimes you can when you go into this base room.
I wonder if any discovery reports have come in while we were away.
We should probably talk. There you are. I was wondering when you'd come and say hi to me.
Hi.
Hello, Sona. I see you found your way to the lodge without any trouble.
Yeah, it was kind of hard though. All these people around. Never seen so many people in my entire life. I think I like it. I don't know yet. It's all really new to me.
You'll fit in just fine. You're one of the smartest people I've ever met. So, what do you think?
What?
Do you like
She's a
it,
child.
Sona?
At the lodge? Yeah, this place is huge. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. You must be like a bazillionaire, Sarah.
Oh, don't I wish? This place isn't mine alone. It belongs to everyone who's a part of Constellation. And I think it should belong to you too, Sona. I want you to stay here and make this your home.
Whoa.
I saw this coming a mile away.
Does that
They're
mean I
just
get
going to
go
be part of the lodge.
exploring with both of you? Or wait, do I get my own ship?
Well, Auntie Sarah can't exactly afford that right now, but she can provide you with the best exploration training in the galaxy.
I understand. Oh, and don't worry, I learn real fast, so you better get ready to have another member of Constellation signing on for missions.
I can't wait.
Well, anyway, thanks for letting me stay here. I promise I won't let either of you down.
I'm sure that you won't. Well, I think we should let Sona get settled. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to visit the Colony War Memorial now. I want to pay my final respects.
Yep. That's something for me. I will do that one. Submission. Isn't this thing at the starport? Or if it is or not. I heard it. Flowers, downers.
During the war, we had these things called battle steams. I didn't fight them right. I just used them recreationally.
I usually just stick to my role. Willing to give it a shot.
Yes.
Look at this. All these people. Their entire lives distilled down to names on a memorial. I wonder how close I came to being reduced to just a name. I am proud. I was simply too foolish to realize it until you changed my perspective. And I care about you too. There's obviously some kind of a connection between us that I think we need to discuss. Just let me have another moment here, and then we can head over to the waterfall, so we can talk in private.
She likes the waterfall. She's talking about it all the time. I've been near the waterfall once by accident because I was just exploring.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
Great. Looks like we can go to an elevator and go waterfall from the elevator? Oh no, we won't get onto them. Okay. So the well, this over leads to the well and to the waterfall. Here's the waterfall.
When things at the lodge are too much, I love coming to this spot to sort of, I don't know, melt away for a while. It's lovely here, isn't
One
it?
step.
I've been from one end of the settled systems to the other. But this place, this exact spot, there's nowhere else like it in the galaxy. I hadn't thought of it that way. But you're absolutely right. I usually come up here to mull over some of the heated debates we have at Constellation. You'd be surprised how many decisions I've made on this very spot. Is it that obvious? The truth is, I've asked you up here because I wanted to talk about something very important. I know you are. Just give me a moment. I have a lot I need to say. It's about my return to Cassiopeia. What we learned about Sona has been constantly replaying in my mind. Maybe it sounds crazy, but that young girl's isolation feels like a reflection of my own life. Maybe. But for how long? I've spent my life surrounded by all sorts of people. Constellation, the Navigator Corps, hell, even the UC military. Despite that, no matter how hard I've tried to make them a part of my life, they tend to drift away and disappear. Are you sure? For all we know, it's in my nature to keep people at arm's length. Or worse, push them away. Finding someone like that would be wonderful. Wait a second. What exactly are you saying? Ha! Sorry, I just need a moment to gather my thoughts.
This is where you can choose.
I know you want to have a serious relationship. You want to become close. So, if you're willing to take that leap of faith with someone like me, then I'm ready to do the same.
Oh, we could giving you a secondary option to back out.
You're something truly special. You know that? You've helped me conquer my self-doubt, my confidence, hell, everything. For the first time in my life, I feel complete. And with you by my side, I'm convinced that feeling will last forever. You're the best thing that's happened to me in my life. I love you. Always.
Always. Money. Considers you an ally.
I received a message from my mother a few days ago. She's returned from another one of her sightseeing cruises. Why would you be... Oh, I see. We never talked about this, did we? The truth is that my mother lives in a fairly remote location, so we rarely speak to one another. Sure, when you're younger. But as soon as you get older and they begin controlling your life, that's when you need to strike out on your own. Oh, I'm certain they felt they were doing the right thing. You see, both of my parents were diplomats working under the flag of the UC Administrative Division. After I completed my basic education, they signed me up for a one-year apprenticeship in their department, without bothering to ask. Wanted isn't the right word. Demanded would be more appropriate. For my apprenticeship, I was sent to Sidonia. My job consisted of drafting political policies and arbitrating trade disputes. The silver lining of the job was that it allowed me to spend time exploring every
did talk about how she
square
spent
inch
here on
of
Mars.
Mars. I was swallowed by it. Months before the apprenticeship ended, I dumped my diplomatic certification and joined the UC Navy.
Your parents
Of
probably would
course, my parents didn't approve. We had a huge argument that resulted in all ties being severed between us.
You're better off without them. Jesus.
Yes, I was proud of myself. For a while. You see, my father was killed during the opening shots of the colony
He was a
war.
diplomat. How would he be
I
killed?
returned to Jemison for the funeral and reunited with my mother. After that, we vowed to stay in touch. Oh, aren't you sweet? Always concerned with how I'm feeling. That's why I fell in love with you. Your smile, your caring. It brightens even my darkest days. Listen, I'm going to be completely upfront with you. All this talk of family, it makes me wonder where our own relationship stands.
What does it mean by that? Does it mean if I choose this, I'm only with her, and that's what that means? And I can't be in a relationship with anybody else? If I choose this, to mean I can be in a relationship with everybody else? I'm a little confused.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I regret the family life I left behind when I took off for the stars. If there was ever a chance for something like that between us, I wouldn't want to miss the opportunity. I love you too much to allow that to happen. That's why I asked about our future and where we stand. You mean that? You'd do that? For me?
Hi, Sarah. How's it going?
I've been dreaming about this moment and still...
I'm doing good.
I don't know what to say.
Yes. Is my guy proposing? Is that what he's doing right now?
Yes, yes, of course, yes. I just need a little time to think about the ceremony. I have some thoughts about how we should move forward. You know, I used to dream about finding the love of my life. And here you are. All I ever needed was you, right here beside me.
Okay, so they went from going into a relationship together to becoming fiancés within a matter of seconds? Sure.
So, what's new with you today? Yeah, take a look at this.
It's medical leave.
Oh, isn't any time. My heart melts when you say those things to me. You're the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. My soulmate.
I can break up with her right now. Okay.
Good. Anytime you want to talk about our relationship, just let me know. God knows you've done that enough times for me.
I thought there was an activity this to talk to her, but I guess.
Oh, I love catching up with you.
Let's go to activities again. Was there one? I guess not. I think that was it then. So we can go talk to Barrett, Sam, and Andrea. Continue that stuff with them as well. They get back to the ship though, so let's go. Yep. Yep. What's this? Andrea. That's. But she on the ship? She'll be on the ship. Figure out that mission mark off the ship. Get up. Bama. They're gonna land.
What's on your mind?
Hey,
I have to talk about the Starborn. Do you have a second? You do, right?
Yes.
I already evaluated us for hallucinations or other types of chemical filters, and I found nothing.
Cool,
It
'cause
could
I have
be
a
the
ship that I've
dawn
been
of a
flying.
new era of humanity.
I was on hallucinations.
Or
pretty
it
fucked
could
up.
be an elaborate prank or any number of mundane explanations. I didn't detect any localized time distortion, which isn't required for that hypothesis, but... Oh, yeah? Joking. I knew that.
How do you
Jeez.
detect time
We
distortion?
just need more data.
What?
There has to be a way to draw them out and figure out where they're coming from. It's one of our few facts about them. It seemed very important to them, too. This could be a turning point for humanity.
The ship is
you know?
built out of that.
Or it could be
material.
just the emergence of a powerful new faction, or some sort of elite military tech, or a gazillionaire with nothing else to do. All we know is that they wanted that artifact badly.
I can flirt with the dude? Okay.
Agreed. That is going to require more observations, more encounters with them. And who knows? Maybe we'll never see them again.
Highly unlikely
Hey,
by the
Captain.
last part. I know I gotta find Andrea. Where the heck is she? Andrea, where are you at?
Hello.
Hello. Where's Sam at? Okay, let's just track it, because I don't know where these people at. They're above me. Did I just walk past them or something? I probably did. Oh, they're outside. Why are they outside?
Let's hop into Outland while we're here, and see if Joe has anything useful to add to our arsenal.
Where is she located? They're at the lodge. Is she part of my crew? Yeah, she's unassigned. Why? Fire. Fire. What if I should just download the mod that allows me to have... Instead of having the whole, I can only have 3 because there's imaginary random fucking wall on it. I was hoping that... was it? Yeah, this one. But to active... Just extend what your actual crew capacity for your ship is. So if it says you have a crew of 6, it would actually go up to another one on top of that, but no. Getting enough points in here is a nightmare to get this. Especially when I want to upgrade my weapon stuff. You know, you gotta spend 8 points in here. Fuck with that. It's so stupid.
Greetings, Captain.
Go to lodge, I guess.
Now that we're here, perhaps we could spend a bit of time relaxing rather than planning?
Hi there. How's it going?
Never would I have imagined to encounter something like these Starborn. Now I feel that rather than having answers, we only have more questions. I suppose this proves that idea succinctly. Regardless of how impossible they may have seemed before now, I must say that I do not like being threatened by anyone.
Yeah, that's why I shot at them and almost killed them with the head.
If so, what would that be? Clearly, these Starborn are connected to the artifacts, which would mean that they are also connected to that temple you found.
Sense.
Did they make these things? Have they appropriated them? This all implies there is something more, something we do not yet understand. Yes, given our first interaction with them, that seems likely. We will need to be on our guard from now on. They seem to know much about us. Perhaps we can learn more about them to make it even. We should return to our search then. There's still so much to do.
This box. Inaccessible. Every box is inaccessible. Great. So now we need to go talk to Sam. On the ship, so. I think they're all just gonna talk about the Starborn. Hello. No, go down.
Hey, good to see you. Late at night in dive bars. Sometimes the old-timers share stories about things they've seen that they just couldn't explain. Ghost stories, if you will. I've heard of things like the Starborn before. But they're real. Honest to God, real. But you carry on for centuries of exploration, and you can fool yourself into thinking you got it all figured out.
Why do you dislike that?
So the obvious question is, what the hell are they? Everyone's gonna be thinking aliens, but maybe not. Their ships were incredible, but they still felt like ships. They had engines, weapons, I think I even made out a grav drive. If they were really alien, I would just expect it to be more alien, you know? I mean, it could be some secret Freestar Varun or UC tech, but I don't know.
It would be a completely different faction.
Exactly. I'm gonna throw out another wild stab in the dark theory. Maybe they're from outside our known systems. Here's the hypothetical. Centuries ago, some brainiac scientists decide to play settler. But they go way, way beyond any place we've ever been to set up stakes. Once they get there, they make a few lucky breakthroughs, and their science just snowballs from there. I can see them getting further, faster, and hence become the Starborn. If I got it right, then you owe me a steak dinner. One way or the other, we are not alone. And that's both exciting and terrifying.
But it's like the same premises that we have now with aliens as we are now. Like, aliens exist. Are we alone in the universe? I was always kind of banking on that theory that I heard once, where I heard it from, but that universe is so young still, according to that person, that could be just super lucky that we could be actually the first sentient species that has pushed enough to survive long enough, get to the point of space travel. And of course, that means, because there's always going to be a first, like there has to be a species that is first to space travel or colonizing. Always, there has to be one that starts. And the theories like why not possible that we were the first alien species that has that ability, since we are super young and our planet's formation in the universe is relatively young compared to when it started according to this person, but it's also possible that other things have evolved faster than we have, and found it. Of course, it's also possible that we're not the first, and there could be other bunch of alien life forms, Star Wars or Star Trek. Very possible. Both are very possible ideas, but always kind of catered to the whole. Maybe we are just the first sentient life forms that have pushed far enough and survived long enough to gotten to this point. Then it's also possible we get killed tomorrow by anything and wiped out and don't have discussion anymore. Many different possibilities is going to happen. It's an interesting thought process. Okay, so I wanted to go do this. So let's go do that. Complete a research project. I can't because they don't give me that. Oh, actually, do I have those? Actually, maybe.
Need my help? Good to see you. I'll watch your 6.
I'll get back to what I was doing. You know where to find me.
Cool. Alright, So I remember before we did the whole other stuff, yesterday we were doing the whole getting stuff. We were getting these high tensile. Okay. Activities has been completed. That should no longer be on my activities list. So that means we have the ability to do that. Is our suits maxed out? Oh, okay. So we can finally upgrade our space suits to the max now. Let's do that. Let's do it. We'll get 2 pounds if we put this on. We'll lose weight if we do this. Lowest one is energy, so let's get building. We don't helmet him. We can give it to her though. Alright, so now our stuff's now fully upgraded. Weapons. Base stuff. Yeah. Cool. Let me check see what Hadrian's stuff is. What is Hadrian's what's Hadrian's abilities? Hadrian. Pain tolerance, energy, disbursement, and then no psychology. What weapon is she rocking?
If you need
They're
something,
floating.
I've got your back.
This is for you, Captain. I found it on our travels.
Cool.
Take good care of it. That kind of thing can be useful. It's been nice to dust off my old field collecting skills. I haven't done this kind of thing in a long time. I won't let you down, Captain. I'd be happy to share some of the samples I collect. Check back anytime. I might have something for you. Captain? You know me. Happy to help out however I can.
Okay, so she has Hadrian's outfit, which I can actually take from her. What would she wear if she wasn't rocking? Using these weapons, I'm guessing she has an Equinox or an Orion.
Until
I know
next
if I pull
time.
my weapon out. Rocking an Orion. Okay. Probably a level 1 Orion would be my guess. Alright, let's go do this mission. We're going all the way, a level 40 for Jesus! Where's the main mission stuff taking me? Level 20. We've been down here though. Question is, do we skip the main storyline stuff for now and keep pushing the side quest stuff? Because I'm pretty sure this stuff is even closer than that. We can do the Mantis thing, of course I haven't done that yet. Or we can do the Crimson Fleet stuff, which is right here. Crimson Fleet stuff is technically a lower level area. All this stuff out here's... Oh, jeez. These are not, though. I'll try something real quick.
Important or not, I'm ready to listen. I'm more than ready. Let's go.
All right, I'll wait for your next order there.
Just give me a second, we'll re-equip you here in a second. I just want to go to sleep real quick. I'm not sure how much we have to sleep to get well rested bonus.
I'm so lucky to wake up every day to someone like you.
Okay, so they just insinuated we had sex. Or we just slept together in the same bed.
If you want help, I'm here. It was really
I
good.
just wanted to see what would
talking
happen
to you.
because there was technically a similar mechanic in Fallout and yeah, you just literally wake up in the bed next to each other. Okay, I want to check status. So because we have a relationship with her, we have emotional security now instead of just the full rest bonus. We get an extra 5% off of that. Instead of getting 10% XP, then we get 50. But again, we're gonna lose that as soon as 25 minutes happens. That we need to get her. Just do her mission. Knock
Do you
that
need
out.
me somewhere? Let's move out.
She
I'll
does
catch
need
up with
better
you later
equipment.
then.
Okay, let's just knock this mission. Yeah, we probably can do it still, right? No, 45. We're level 51. We can technically do it. Higher level and stuff that we've already done before, so. There's a lot of different. The lead family. Nice that all these resources have families.
We're locked in and landing.
I'm sure why Sam's answering. Almost.
Wonder if we'll find any undiscovered species around here.
What's this to go that way? Oh no! Come on! I'm gonna head to the unknown first because there's only one train on this planet, so let's go do that. There's 12 different animal species on this planet, dude, and we have only found 4. Jesus. Biome's complete for the flora. Look, it's another one of those. Firing off in this direction anyway. Level up. Oh no, he's freaking out. Okay. Come on. Those wings? No, that's a shell. Okay. It's like, is that a wing on its back?
Anything interesting out there?
We only need one more resource. Question is, do we try to head to that starborn ship? See what's over there? I don't really need the starborn ship. Because we have one. What? I think it's a starborn ship. I think it's taking off. Huh? Yep. Discovered one more enemies. Probably have to buy them. Okay. Oh, these are starborn. You're invincible. The same shit we already have. Inaccessible. Okay. Hadrian, okay. I was like, who's shooting right now? There's still some animals still left in this biome. So the starborn, when you kill them, apparently disappear. Are they really like different dimension beings? Like if they die, they go to the other dimension? Is that really what they are? They made that joke like it was from what you call it? Indiana Jones and Crystal Skull, where they're not actually dimensional beings, which what Barrett said, which was a joke from movie. Fall out to it. But apparently, that's actually what's actually maybe happening. It's a very high possibility to disappear on you. At least when we say we ran into some. Pretty sure we'll run into more. Seeing any more animals. Toxins, okay. We made it to the top of the hill.
Yep.
Scan these type of creatures. Site. Location over there. Locations over there. That starborn ship. Oh crap! It is dark. I don't want dark. I can't see anything. Good. Let me see things. Ammo. Shooting shit at me. Could have done it without killing them, but I mean it's super high level. I wasn't really sure about that one. Could leave. That place is already 100%. 13%. Here's even some of those. All they work for is plants and then the animals. We're gonna actually run to the main room. Plants just there. Biome complete. Okay. Just having a little chugging issue. More plants. Spider thing. For room, guys. Oh my god, it's so high. Look. getting shot at, but I don't see where the shots are coming from. I'm seeing people. Ah! Yeah, I should kill that guy. With one clip. Body out. Where's the body? Oh, one. To keep doing that so I can actually reload my guns. Where'd the body go? Okay, the bodies keep falling to the ground. I can't see anything. Look like sheep. Yeah, every once in a while you see random NPC doing that. Go down! Get all the bodies. Gotta go. Oh shit, just scared the crap out of me, lady. I was about to blow you away. I was about to blow a full club in you. Open the door. Is the door? What the? Shooting me. No? It says level 72! Ow! Holy shit, that got hurt. Hey, there's a perk I got a fully reloaded. Let's go shotgun. Okay, we just got something legendary from this person. Okay, so yeah, that was the big boss of this place. 72, man. Ooh, that person was high level. Fuck. It's not, that has to be the hardest enemy I've seen. We were into level 65 enemy a little earlier. That person was insane. Level 72 has to be the highest level enemy in the quad. Especially with 3 health bars. So my health was like almost full health and it was like whoop, red. It's like instantaneous. I was like, no! Hey. I probably should just do all these because they contain the level up the. I see you on the compass, but where the fuck are you? I'm trying to bet they're above me. Below me. Are these guys computers? I think they should. Check counts. I guess we should have probably checked. We shouldn't. Oh my god, we were high level 2. Okay, this place is so weird. Its levels are all over the place. Because you got level 14 guy who I first killed. He's the first guy who was like, oh, okay, there's level 14 enemies. Okay, no big deal. Then some level 20 enemies. And then level 42 enemies. And then level 75 enemies. And like, or level 72 enemies. Like, where? What? Then we killed everybody though, but like, Jesus. Like, what's with the difference in levels, man. Alright, so we have a pirate. Who's already dead. We didn't kill that person. Oh, settler. So, pirates killed the settlers that were living here originally, then the Rune came in and killed them. This is my guess is what happened. Activate. It is crazy, I still haven't got it yet. Got what? I'm talking.
Please proceed with caution. There is heavy machinery operating in this area.
Alright, so alright, we did level up once. Can't really get any perk besides maybe this. Because if we're trying to get this, which is forever from now, we need 4 more perk points. What are the bonuses for this besides lockpicking? Or pickpocketing? No pickpocketing at all, so not getting that then. Keep trying extra credits. Gotta get the boxes, so 10 out of 25. So let's check. See if these count towards my boxes. So it should be 12. Let's see if that actually went up. Well, okay, they do count. I should hit the algorithm? No, that's not possible. I should never hit the algorithm. We just get commerce then? Yes. 2 more points. Because I don't think there's anything in here I want. For every that one's isolation, which I'm rocket company, so there's no point. No point. I'm at surrender. Ships 20% stronger will automatically surrender to piracy demand. Enemy contraband scans. What do you mean by enemy? Not really enemies with anyone. I'm not sure what that means by enemy scan. Huh. I'm doing all these boxes. Even though I don't want a lot of the stuff that's in those boxes, we'll just take them and level that perk here. We can just save that point because we're about to probably get it here in a second. Is that it for this location? So I think we're done. Get off this planet. Unless we want to get its full. I guess we could if we want to pop scotching around. Get the full data this planet. How's your day, Black Sheep? How's it going, man? A good day? What is this I can view? The biome's completely aware. We see a fauna, and I'm just not seeing it. Let's see if there's another area that doesn't have as many people. Frozen. No, it doesn't say what percentage I have for the frozen mountain. Oh. 10%. Up there and see if there's anything up there. Usually it's like 0%, 1%, something along those lines, but it says like no percent. There's like no percentage at all. I wonder if that's 0 or there's really nothing here. Yeah, there's nothing. there's just nothing here. Got it. Okay, this one is 75%. Is that all that's here? Here's a 50%. Saw it. Was it? Right here. Mountains. Go check that stuff. See what it. I'm complete. No animals here that are new. The last 2 plants are most likely here, though. biome is now physically complete, so we can leave. Alright, where the heck do I go then? To find new animals. Because we've already walked around this location, we didn't see any new animals. It says we're missing 3. Yep, animals. Might be 2 of them over here. It's too far away from me to scan. Get up close and personal. It's only 1. Biome's not complete. These spiders fucking killed them all. Where should we head to the cave? Do you think the cave has any special, unique creatures in them? I don't think so, but missing 2 creatures. Where's 2 creatures at? Scroll. Cave. I guess we can just go in the cave and see maybe if that is where the... The problem is the caves are so fucking dark, it's hard to see anything. It's there. Here's the cave entrance. Weird gunfire.
There you are. You'll regret this.
What are you shooting at, lady? Is that it? Okay, so we go further down. Ah! Fucking spiders. I'll tell you how much I hate spiders. Spiders. Reload. game just keeps going and going and going. I was using this to mine. I guess if you want some plutonium, mine this. And, okay, when you see vials of bloody corpses, probably should safely drop down. Fuck. Boxes we gotta loot. Oh no, now we're encumbered. Alright, how many more boxes we gotta loot? It's 2 more. Upgrade this. This one we have to get to sell items. Easy. So, I guess we can probably get this one leveled up, and then get this one leveled up. That'll be 2 points. So 1 more point, then probably make it. Could get level 1 gash, whatever the hell this is. I've like, it's not really any value, but about to level up again. All right, let's go through our resources we just got. Let's see if anything's more better. We have not used this gun. We should really use this gun. We're kidding. There's 100 bullets. I think we were trying to get the reload thing. I think that's why. And I was using that shotgun pistol because it's full bags. But pretty quick. Most of the stuff we got from those maroon guys suck. Tier 3 mag bolts. We could probably give this to Sam. Or give this to Hadrian. Because I think he's rocking only 2. This is tier 4. I'm not sure. We'd have to look at it just to be safe. Tier 4 bashing suppressed Razorback. Yeah, this is new and it's pretty hearted and everything. Nothing good. Because maybe the mag pulse. Mag shoot. It's technically better than what we're currently rocking. It's just weighs too damn much. I get 30 physical and 20 EM, and then we can also put shielding on it. So then stronger physically, and then we can also put then heavy shielding on. Better. But do I want to compensate that extra 10 pounds for just 30% more? Not 30%, but not sure what percent more action. And we are pretty squishy. And we don't have any perks whatsoever for physical energy protection. Really should probably start putting points into, but no, more crew play slots. I need to put more points into that other section. It's like, I was hoping to get my damage stuff up, and then I was gonna go do the physical protection stuff up, and find out that the crew slot stuff is busted. It doesn't make any sense. Could mod it, fix that, so I don't have to put 1 billion points into this, which is really worthwhile. Good. And this comes to the whole, like, it's not as good, but it's half the weight. Do we want that 4 pounds? 4 pounds I don't think is that much worth it to worry about. Like, 10 pounds is. It's just, I still think this is better. This one. Yeah, you get the whole damage against robots. It is tier 4 technically, but the physical protection and energy protection stuff you get for tier 4 for space stuff, like helmets, packs, and suits, doesn't make any sense. It's not comparable to the same as with weapons, because the higher tiered item you get, the better it is. But then I have like this non-tiered item, has more physical protection than a tier 4 legendary. So like the tier system doesn't really make a heck of a lot of sense when it comes to suit stuff. This is what I found out so far. Okay, we should probably give something to her.
Look who it is.
I don't think she's rocking
I'd
any
be happy
suits.
to help carry some things.
Want you to farm it? Probably right. But having to go to locations to get better gear over and over and over again, the hope to get better gear kind of sucks. Not really a fan of that mechanic, personally. I could give Hadrian this, but then she's like, gonna have more protection, sure, but she's gonna have like no carry weight. What's Hadrian's one at? She's at what, 135 pounds. This one in here is one of these. I'll give her the best one, which I think is this one still. We could give her this. That's not the best. Dagger enemy. One enemies. That's not really worthwhile. Give her this. And let's do we give her a better weapon? I don't know. I don't know if we give her a better weapon. Because I was thinking about giving this mag pulse to. This is a mag pulse. Maybe we can turn a mag pulse into a mag. I have to go back to Sam to find out. Alright, let's not give her a weapon that, and if I do want to give her a weapon, I want to upgrade it anyway, so. She has better equipment.
See you.
Should have given me enough resources to be able to fast travel. Yep. Let's go back to the ship. Yeah, there's two fauna that I'm still missing, and I don't know where the heck they're at. I don't want to spend a billion years on this planet. Let's get up. Let's go talk to Sam. Let's see what's the difference between a mag pulse and a mag.
Get stuffy sometimes.
Oh, dude, you're right next to me.
You need something? You want me to carry something for you?
Yeah. Mag shear, yeah. So the mag shear does 29 damage. It's a rifle versus mag pulse, which here looks the exact same. I'm gonna actually give it to him. Go back to Sam. Go back to weapons. So let's compare. What is the difference? It's half as much. Tier 3 versus 2. This takes 6.5 millimeter MI. What that means? 6.5 millimeter is the same gun that Maelstrom, same ammo Maelstrom used, but the MI on the back end, I don't know. Is this like a shotgun? This is an assault rifle? Yeah, they both say rifle. I don't know. I guess there's no real way for me to know unless I actually use it.
Yep.
Don't do that again.
I think it is a shotgun. It's not full auto. What can we make it full auto?
Got my attention, Captain.
If I can help you with anything, just...
Could be a shotgun. Let's see what we can mod it to be. Put stabilizing barrel or a long barrel. Satyr mix it. that make more damage. You make a tactical magazine. Technically, you pretty much so the thing you're in around 10. Powered, make it even stronger. Velocity. Trigger. I don't know, man. I think it's maybe like. I think it's shotgun. I think that shotgun like spread on it. I think it's technically supposed to be a single shot rifle variant of the other one. The other one's a full auto. I mean, that's the difference. But we just like quadrupled the value for this one, by the way. Sell it, make some profit off of it. I'm not sure what I want to do with it. Do I give it to what's her face or do I sell it? I don't know. What do I want to do? Let's go back here. Let's sell stuff to this guy over here. Maybe he has some new stuff too, I'm not sure. That usually has the best stuff. I was hoping that he'd give me UC Vanguard stuff. That's just better, because I just like I like how the UC Vanguard stuff looks. Outside, bud.
Ah, you must be the one with the samples then. I'll get these logged ASAP. If you're interested in collecting more, you can speak to Dr. Walker. Oh, and your pay? Here you are. Thank you, Captain.
Level up. We're not going to do any more of those because I'm fairly sure they're just repeat.
See, the place hasn't fallen apart without me.
Martin?
Advice stuff.
Could feed a small plant. Don't worry. I'll handle the paperwork.
Make sure that something that is the thing that we just upgraded. We're only gonna get 6,000 from it. You do. Prices suck. You're out of money already, bro? Shit. Out of money. Imagine if you're playing vanilla. Well, price to get this guy has 6,000 to 11,000. You could sell 2 things to him. 2. And he'd be broke. Okay. Alright, let's see what he has anything to buy. Let's see. Find that for me. So that was 80. Oops. Oh. So this was $80,000. That 10% perk we just got, which we're gonna level up here in a second, since we sell some more stuff to him. You increase the limit. Well, actually, the limit of the value of the money. I usually ask a question and then say something and then move on. Like, when you ask a question, can you expand on what your question is and what exactly you're talking about? Because you could be talking about like 5 different things right now in my head, and I don't know which one of the things you're talking about. I'm guessing you're talking about money they have, right? The value vendors have. That's what I'm thinking you're talking about. I don't think there's a way to do it in vanilla. There is a perk you can get that you can make things. Like there's this perk here, commerce, that you can make stuff less expensive for you to buy. And then you can sell stuff for more, but then that just makes the situation worse, doesn't it? Then you're not giving them as much money what you buy, so their money's not going up. There's no investing. I don't think there's an investment perk like there is in Starfield, not Starfield, but Fallout and Skyrim. Investment option, we can invest in a certain guys to get them don't think there is, not that I've seen. Unless it's like randomly like down here's that I've seen. No, I don't think there's a way to invest. Yeah, they're just super. They have like maybe like 11. I think the most I've ever seen is 11,000. That's from the trade authority on the vanilla stuff. That's why I'm playing modded with the ability to still get achievements with the mod that kind of breaks the whole not many achievements or whatever. So I'm not playing really that much off from what vanilla is. I just can scan things faster, dock faster. Things are just a little faster, so the game is not slow and not monotonous. So kind of removing some of those monotonous things from the game and making things a bit easier for the player. What my mods do. Oh yeah, we're gonna give you a bunch of resources, so we're gonna give you a bunch of money, or we're gonna give you cheats or anything like that. I don't have any of them. Just like, so I only sold 14 unique items. Really. Or we need to open up 2 more boxes. Any boxes in here? I can points for that.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
2. There we go. Alright, so now with the next level, we can get more ammo, which is nice because I'm running out for a lot of my weapons. Like my minigun that I rock around with is probably my weapon. It's almost out of ammo. I have like 2 clips, 2 full drum magazines for it, and that's it. So, get more ammo. Probably. These 2 probably don't matter at all. They'll probably level them up just points down so we can get into here. As soon as we get 2 more points, force the target. So these 2 are probably the only ones I'll probably start getting. These. So, oops. Cargo links, additional robots, additional sign out. This will make your companions better. I really want to get this one. Really cool. Wonder what the upgrade ability stuff is. This guy's out of money. I didn't check to see what his stuff was, so I probably should. See what kind of actual materials.
Can't do the job without everything up to spec.
Okay. Got it. A lot of the stuff I sold him. Yeah. With that one perk, we did save $5,000 off this. Not buying a bombardment. This, especially since I've seen better versions of them. This one is right here better than it, and it's a third of the cost, which doesn't make any sense. Why that one had, this one is $80,000, whereas this one $21,000. Does that make any sense when this one does 338 damage, or does 180? This one does almost double damage. It's on 50 points off. We could probably make it do double damage for your moderator. So. Tier 3. Where's this tier 3, right? Dude, there's so many freaking miniguns in this. There's so many miniguns. Could buy another tier 4 Orion and give to her. One. We do with Orion. Still weaker than everything I have. We have anything better? He does right here. Tier 4 UC shock armors. We'll be missing out on the 15 damage, but I'll gain 10 in physical, 12 in physical, 4 in energy. Just gaining like points in. You complaining this guy never has anything better. The guy's now $10,000. Let's go back to Suns. next level up, we can get that. Things are better prices. We've got to level up, and we just leveled up, so that's not going to be anytime soon. Okay. Alright, we're going to put that pack on. Where'd Hadrian go? Hadrian? Hadrian? I swear, sometimes she gets lost. I don't know where she went. I don't know where she's at. Oh, here she is. Jeez, Hadrian.
Need a hand with something? I can take a few things off your hands.
So, we want to check out her pack. Does 40, 40, 40. Ours is definitely going to be better than that. We just let's go over to our inventory, go pack. This. Stay better. The only thing she's not having better is a gun.
Stay safe.
So that's let's go back and sell that pack. Wait, 12. Actually,
Sounds like we finally got no more reliable.
Still at 100 pounds. I used to be at 80. So I wonder what's weighing me.
Okay, hello.
I don't know. I don't want to do this activity. I know. I don't know where this is at. That low 40 area. Far away. 65 area. That's a no-go. Paradiso? Where's this? This one maybe. We could maybe do Paradiso. Hop skip away from Neon.
This is Jiro Sugiyama, head of Paradiso Security. I apologize for coming over this emergency channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office in Paradiso. Over and out.
Where's contact?
Captain, greetings.
Greetings.
Stay alert. Weapons at the ready.
You're human.
Oh! This is the mission that was in the trailer, not trailer, but the expanded deep dive video that they put out a month or two before the game came out. This is one of the things that they showed.
It's just that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader.
What's up?
And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
It's got like Starfield looking type of uniforms. Doctor's blue, Captain's red, and then the engineer or security chief is yellow.
I don't know all the particulars, but I'll try to answer as best I can. It's a colony ship. It was built long ago by our ancestors to sustain our crew over hundreds of years in space through generations of travelers. It's sturdy, fast,
Where do you get
and
materials
spacious.
for food?
That last one is important because we had to take as many supplies as possible with us on the journey and still have ample space for our crew. I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind.
Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by... well, we don't know.
Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and... the others. Of course, we know that now. Human or not, we were still unable to communicate our intentions. As soon as we discovered them, we fully expected negotiations would be necessary. Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge.
Okay.
Dr. DaCosta, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you.
They're using old world shotguns.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am. For security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist. Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
We got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
So, here we are. Let's talk. We didn't believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it. Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you? We know there's a settlement on the planet below, meaning people were here before us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here.
Of course, why would they want
We'd
more
like
people
you to go speak to them on our behalf and
show up
help
and
us
say, "Hey, it's not our
negotiate a
planet."
solution, preferably one that favors us. Based on the data our ancestors had when they launched this endeavor, it was determined that this was the perfect planet for us. Even if we had another viable candidate planet, we lack the resources to get there. And as you know, it took us 200 years to get here. Our people have no desire to go back to drifting the stars so their children's children can possibly settle on an inferior planet. Yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position and state our goal.
Which is what?
If need be, we can compromise, work out a mutually beneficial deal or some such. But initially, I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave the planet to us.
Leave the whole
How they
planet.
respond, and we'll go from there.
What? She wants me to tell the people that are living there, probably been living there for more than 100 years, that, yeah, these people that were setting out 200 years ago just arrived now, even though you guys have been here for over 100 years, but since they claimed it 200 years ago but haven't gotten here yet, they want to take the planet over and you guys need to leave. Like, what?
We thought about it, but it simply won't do. I need to think about the distant future of our people. Sure, our first settlement may be small, but our predecessors dreamt of our new civilization spreading across the globe. That will be difficult if someone else plans to do the same. While we're not completely close to the idea of sharing, it's much easier if we have complete domain over this world. I'm serious. We have a rightful claim to this land, and I intend to fight
for
it. But
you gotta hope
as
they
you're
could get
currently
here.
our only hope,
But you were
perhaps
too
you'll honor
late.
my request
Snooze,
and
you
give it your
lose.
all, for the sake of some very weary travelers who have come a very long way to be here. Thank you.
I am not with these people. These people are out of their fucking gourd.
Now that we know what's out there, things are...
Just because
we want to technically kick everybody out that have been living here probably for over 100 years, probably a couple generations, if not more. But yeah, can you do that for us?
I wonder what else is out there.
Hey.
How do I get off this planet? Or off this fucking... Where do I go?
We were
I'm
never
so lost. Come on, someone help me.
Just
Indicators agree. We're free.
Why does it keep redistributing the engine power?
Landing site is sufficient. Ship down.
They even have a building called Paradiso. Like,
Captain,
what you guys
do
believe?
you require my assistance?
How the fuck do they think that's gonna work? Okay, this is where the trade stuff's at. That's so far away from everything.
Hello, and welcome back. Mr. Tofik, I am aware that this is your 8th visit to our resort. Your repeat patronage is much appreciated. Is there any assistance I may offer you today?
Actually, a question. Usually when I come here, the shuttle takes a certain route, showing me the beauty of this world. But this time, our entries seem to take longer, and we pass by a lot more open water. Was there something wrong with our normal flight path? I heard the rumors of a ship in orbit.
Please allow me to apologize for this inconvenience. This alternate entry was required due to a meteor shower affecting the usual descent route. Nothing to worry about. To make up for this, allow me to credit your account with a 15% discount on spa amenities. Once again, we are dreadfully sorry.
It's okay, Viator. I know you're programmed to be overly concerned with your service. I just wanted to know why. But thank you for crediting my account anyway.
This is your first time here. Thank you for choosing Paradiso.
I noticed you arriving at port shortly after I did. Something's been bothering me, and I've been dying to ask another guest. They told us there was a very active meteor shower, which is why we had to divert our flight path coming in for our landing. But I haven't seen a single shooting star since I've been here. That's weird, right? Oh, that's fair. I'll just have to ask around. The view coming in is so beautiful. You should really take the shuttle here sometime. Unless, of course, they've done away with that flight path for some reason. I sure hope not. Anyway, enjoy your stay. Sorry for bothering you.
Thought maybe it was gonna give me a quest, buddy.
This is your first time here. Thank you for choosing Paradiso for your vacation destination.
Got anything you need to offload? I'm
This
sure
is
you can
the
find something
technician.
you
He's
like.
not wearing regular technician clothes. He's wearing really weird clothes. Let's see what kind of ships they have for sale. Let's see mission 4. Nothing new. This Trekker. I was told that this is the strongest ship in game combat-wise. I was told on a thingamajig. Not sure if it actually is or not, but
Looks to me like you've already... Sure, have at it.
See if they have any better stuff for upgrades. So future. Let's go to engines. So have the actual same engine. The actual same engine. First time I've actually seen the same engine. $1,100. But doesn't mine have 600? Max strength. Didn't this have like a negative arrow on it? Oh, it does right there where it says shield. You guys can't see because my webcam's there. Like right where my head's at, there's a little shield icon right here. It says 1100. So why does it cost me money to get a worse shield generator? Does that make any sense to anyone else? Alright, so it doesn't look like they have a hyperdrive system. Shields and the beams. Isn't this what I have? Gonna go on Ares particle. Entered auto alpha beam. Is that what that was? Alpha turret. Okay. Turret instead of a beam. There's that. So that would actually be the same weapon. They actually have the same weapon on both sides? This is better. That goes up. Okay. Now we just have a shit ton of beams. Beams and beams and beams and beams. Can't upgrade the reactor. Actually, maybe I could. But it can be upgraded. Maybe I have to check it into shipbuilder. $3,600. 4,000 cargo. A lot of cargo. This is our current one. Our current one is the 200. Well, that stuff to work. All they have is shroud stuff. This one's worse. This is power generator 37 versus ours 34. Why does it say it's worse? Oh, jump light goes range, mobility goes down. Mass goes up by 100. I wonder if I buy it. Slot. That just goes up. Gives me a couple more power slots. Okay, that's so dark. Alright, so they've literally built an economy on tourism at the ship up top once these people all pack their bags in. Because they had a claim on it first 200 years ago. Good manual save a minute. Saved in a while.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sugiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with? Neither. We're our own private force. The Paradiso group pays top dollar for top-notch security. And I dare say we're some of the best in the business. We have to be out here on the fringes of the settled systems. Something I can help you with? Ah, yes. Let's get right to it then. As you can imagine, we've got a predicament on our hands. Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about.
Makes sense.
As such, we need to handle this discreetly. Failure on your part to do so could have severe consequences. So, before we proceed, can you swear not to discuss this with anyone else unless explicitly directed to do so? Great. I appreciate it. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Parima space. It is now locked in orbit around our planet. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to communicate with it have been in vain, so we're unsure of the ship's intentions. I see. Well, if you're speaking on their behalf, I'll refer you right along to the chairman of the Paradiso Group's board, Oliver Campbell. All formal decisions will go through him, not me. I'll let him know you're on your way. Good luck handling this situation. Glad I'm not. See you around.
So... that way? Why does it gotta be super dark here at the tropical planet?
No one's going to care if I call out sick from work for nothing.
There are so many activities I'm looking forward to doing, but I'm just having a good
You guys
time
have a
relaxing.
resort guest, but you guys are going to Chunks.
If I could just stay here forever, I would.
Hello. Welcome to Chunks. If this is your first time dining with us at this location, you'll find our cuisine and service is a step above what you're used to. Please, don't hesitate to ask if there's anything I can do to make your Chunks experience as enjoyable as possible. Yeah, I know. It seems ridiculous, especially since most of the food is the same old Chunks as anywhere else. But people here really seem to like it. Honestly, what else do you want me to say? This is my employer and they treat me well enough. So please, enjoy some gourmet Chunks. I used to work at a Chunks in Neon before my transfer was approved, and while I much prefer working here, I can say that it's not a lot different. It looks a lot nicer, the food is supposedly higher quality, and we treat the customers with greater care, but that's really about it. Sure, what can I get for you?
Does anyone actually think this looks appetizing? I'm good. I thought maybe you had a mission because you had a unique name. But I guess not. No mission for you. Let's go inside.
It's beautiful out there, isn't it?
Hello there. Another lost belonging notification in the system. When am I going to find the time? Oh dear, a guest. Dreadfully sorry you had to hear my complaint. How unprofessional of me. Hello, welcome to Paradiso. Dirk Huddleston at your service. Do you need assistance checking in for your reservation? Oh, no, nonsense. Just a small scheduling issue. Some of our guests have misplaced their belongings, and I am responsible for finding and returning said belongings. Just one of the many services we are happy to provide here at Paradiso. Nothing to worry you about. May I continue to check you in? You're not? Perhaps you'd allow me to persuade you to reconsider? We have the finest amenities within or outside of the settled systems. If you do change your mind, or if you need anything at all, I am here to help. Oh no, you're on vacation. I wouldn't dream
Not on
of asking
vacation.
a
I'm actually here
guest,
for
or a non-guest, as the case may be, to find other guests' lost belongings.
Hmm.
But if you want to take a look at the list in the system and you happen to find anything while you're out and about, I suppose it would help me out. Please, don't feel obligated, however. Enjoy your stay.
Check that first. Find the lost slate. Find the lost wedding ring. Lost thermos. Find the lost key card. Oh, this is just blindly find things. I don't like blindly finding things. Last remembered having it while waiting for the elevator on the 5th floor. 5th floor, it says. Seen it. Oh, it's permanently lost, buddy. I don't know what I'm looking for.
Enjoy your stay, knowing you're in our capable hands.
This is even better than in the brochure.
Hey, we found it.
I wish I had booked a stay for longer.
Thermos might have dropped it near the spaceport. On the beach. Top terrace prior to night. For the terrace on.
Hope you're enjoying yourself.
It's lovely here.
I guess I have to admit, this resort isn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Why did I think 3 days was going to be enough?
I was worried about my beach warming until I spoke to that lady at the dance.
Not to be a downer, but this place is nice.
Of names.
I don't think any place could be better. This is probably the best vacation I've
Salut, bonsoir, good evening. Welcome to Chez Simon. I am Simon, and this is my rooftop bar and lounge. Might I interest you in some refreshing spirits? Perhaps something special to enhance your stay with us, huh? Plenty, but I consider myself a professional. It wouldn't be kind to spread
It's so weird because
gossip
the other
about my coworkers
Skyrim,
at this
that's where you get all your quests. Is you talk to this guy and ask for room.
I don't consider the Paradiso Group board members co-workers, so they're fair game. I have heard from multiple celebrity visitors that our CEO, Oliver Campbell, isn't as domineering and virile as he lets on. At least not behind closed doors, if you catch my drift. Word is, he likes to be told what to do and is performance evaluations are often subpar. Normally, I wouldn't spread such rumors, but that guy is rotten and thinks way too highly of himself. Yes and no. It's my name on the sign, and I generally get to run it the way I want and take in a significant chunk of the profits, but technically, the Paradiso Group does own it.
You can always remove it.
I even had to sign over my name to get it up on the sign. Part of my contract with them. But I tend to look at it as job
Sign over
security.
your name.
What, are they going
Does that
to
mean they
find
can technically
another
force you to change your name if they want to?
world-class bartender named
How does that
Simon
work?
to replace me? I think not. They can sometimes get pretty out of control, but security does a good job making sure they don't get to the point where someone
And it's only
gets
6:30.
hurt.
It's getting pretty dark out.
We've had to do away with the foam parties, for instance. Soapy surfaces and a 100-meter drop are not a good combination. Before you worry, we never had a fatality because of it, just a few close calls.
Everything here is a little more expensive than what I expected. Guess that's how they get you.
I'm on vacation because I don't want to be bothered by anyone.
Come here for a little R&R, huh? Me too.
I'm not much of a beach person, but everyone talks about this place, so I had to see for myself. Why did I think 3 days was going to be enough?
Oh, that's it for this place. Whee!
It may be paradise, but that doesn't mean we don't love it.
Said it was out on the beach. Not sure where that could be. Oh. There it is. Alright, now last was at the spaceport. So let's just fast travel back to the ship. Quicker. It'll be quicker that way.
I've found something for you.
Have something for you, Captain.
Hello,
Need
Captain.
something? Yeah, I set this aside for you a while ago. Bye, Captain.
What that means. Where is this thing at? Thermos, right? Where'd the thermos be? It could be all the way up here. Who the hell is this thermos at, guy? Spaceport's fucking huge. Spaceport's fucking large as shit, game. I'm not seeing this thermos. Ah. It's really on the other landing pad, maybe? Oh, he's behind me. Could be in the building, maybe?
Your safety is our #1 priority.
For it to pop up like all the other ones did.
Hope you're staying safe out there.
Between you and me, that ship is the most exciting thing that's
Alright, so we're looking for a thermos, and I haven't yet to see it. Where's this thermos at? Find the lost thermos. That's all it says. I'll have to go back to that freaking thing just to find out where the maybe exact location is. It said Starport, which is where we're at. But I'm not seeing any thermos. No thermos has appeared. It was daytime though, so. Focus is starting to act out.
No major incidents in a while.
There it is.
I'm here to satisfy your needs.
Not to be a downer, but this place is almost...
Greetings, sir. How may I... It is my pleasure to make your... Huh. Well, this is unexpected. You really shouldn't have felt obligated to help. But the truth of the matter is, you've actually saved me a great deal of time and headaches, so I suppose I should give praise where praise is due? So, good. I should probably give you something for your trouble. Thank you, I guess.
$1,000 and some experience.
That's lovely here.
Alright, let's go look for more people.
I don't think any place could be more perfect.
If only I could figure out the secret to that new drink. I might need to enlist outside help. Hey, sorry. Didn't mean to be rude and ignore you when you came in. I'm just trying to figure out the solution to a problem I'm having. What can I do for you? Matter of fact, I am. We keep losing business to Tranquility. It seems like they're always trying new things, new recipes. And well, we just have the same old coffee here. I have an idea, but I don't know if I have the skills to pull it off. A tea sommelier from Tranquility Corporate is on vacation here. I overheard them talking to Polly about some new tea product they're working on. If you could convince them, or otherwise get the recipe before it goes to market, I'm sure it will help me succeed. Maybe I can even move up the corporate ladder. I hope so.
I was going to just steal someone else's recipe and set them up along himself.
No one's going to care if I call up.
Hello. Welcome to Tranquility. If you fancy a cuppa, we have some new and classic blends that are sure to satisfy even the most discerning tea aficionado, whether you want to relax at the end of the day or energize yourself while watching the latest Red Mile feed. You know, I thought you looked familiar. I think I've seen you in the feed before. I can't believe I'm talking to another runner. I'm a big fan of the Red Mile. You know Donovan Reese? He once came and ordered tea at our little shop. I think I died a little when he kissed my hand. If you ever run into him, tell him I still remember. Oh, that's okay. We have some drinks you may still like. Even customers that don't typically enjoy tea tend to find something they love here. So, what can I get for you today? Oh, wow! I thought that was you. That last run was incredible. You know, you're generating a lot of buzz. There's a lot of talk that you're the next Donovan Reese.
You sound like I've done more than one run.
I wish you continued success. Come back anytime for a wee cup of tea.
Okay.
I was worried about my beach body until I spoke with that lady at Enhance here.
Come here for a little R&R, huh?
This is probably gonna be the last quest, most likely, before we have to do the Paradiso one.
More expensive than I expected. Yes, that's...
Sorry, did you need something? I'm trying to enjoy my vacation. This should be interesting.
Holy crap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It's probably not that big of a deal, to be honest. I mean, what are you going to do? Open up a shop and compete with just one lousy recipe?
Maybe.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to share it with you.
Critical success.
Very well. I can tell another tea enthusiast like myself when I meet one. What's the harm in sharing what I found to be a particularly delicious brew? Besides, it's not even guaranteed to go to market anytime soon. And even when it does, there are bound to be changes. So here, enjoy.
Hey.
You're back. Ooh, does that... Amazing! I can't believe you did it. I hope it wasn't too difficult.
Pretty easy.
Oh, you want more? Well, hold on. Maybe we can still work something out. I know. Okay, fine.
Persuasion.
It'll be worth it once I get promoted. I'll give you more than what I was originally planning. Now, let's see what's in that recipe. Wait, the secret ingredient is coffee? Really? Well, I guess I'm in luck. Once I brew this tea, it'll be a snap.
The tea makes from coffee?
I have higher quality coffee ingredients to boot, so it'll be even better than what they have here. Stop by if you ever want to try some.
5,000 buckaroonies. I guess we go continue the main questline now, or not main questline, but the I guess the Paradiso questline. This is what you call it, right?
Every day's nice around here.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment? Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board? People were a little freaked out around here, understandably. It looks so different and it's so massive. We honestly thought we were under attack by an unknown entity. But then, nothing happened. It just stayed there.
I think they're way out
No
of
one could
date
communiate with it.
with their
We've been
technology
very careful not to alert the
to
resort
really be a
guests.
threat.
The board
Right?
believed it would be bad for business.
Pretty sure. They're using tech from 200 years ago.
What I could tell you would get me in a lot of trouble. Most of them are typical C-level execs. I doubt you even need to use your imagination for that. The ones that show up to work day to day, at least. I swear, I've never even met some of them, because they chill at their own private, secluded beach homes all the time. Anyway, be smart around Oliver. He's got a way of getting what he wants without you realizing it. And that's all I'll say. Sure. Have fun in the shark tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
Got some of the best private security in the settled.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet, not our amenities.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table. Heck, it's the only thing we've really got to offer.
I don't want to risk us coming off as just another artificial, shady, trash-filled dump like Neon. That's not who we are. We've got something special here. We should embrace that.
Blom's right.
Thank you.
We don't want to compete with Neon. Bayou's ruthless. He'll do anything he can to eliminate the competition. We don't need that kind of trouble. That being said, I think there's a middle ground. Maybe build up the beachfront at a boardwalk amusement park. I've had this idea to build artificial hot springs, that sort of thing.
It's
Sounds
not
good.
in line with her.
I'll look into what that will cost us.
That aligns with what
Let's
she
circle
wants,
back
not what he
around to
wants.
this.
You're lucky I'm not like the other board members, lazing about the beaches without a care in the universe.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about.
Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm gonna cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there, causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens!
We're being direct then. Good on you. So, what do you know
They're not
about
aliens.
this dodgy ship I'm hearing all about?
Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right
Cease to
idea.
exist?
Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do.
They want you to fuck off. Like, just pack all your stuff on, all this resort stuff, and just you guys go away.
I'm not suggesting anything, other than it would make our lives so much easier if that ship ceased existing. Make of that what you will. Oh, I didn't say that specifically. This would be a mutual contract for room and board in exchange for services rendered. Of course, there's no telling how long this arrangement will last, given the substantial costs we'd need to take on in order to accommodate them here, including their continued room and board. But this may save the resort on operating costs in the long term, as we'd be able to let go of some of our current paid staff.
Fire people.
We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance.
Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they may come up with, and how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures.
No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather
Hey, both
than
sides your
leave it to
assholes.
chance.
Got it.
Well, absurd or not, that's our official stance. I make the decisions that are best for our entire
I think it would be
group.
better for both parties if they just found another planet, to be completely honest.
And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain?
They'd be hard-pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. It was registered with both the UC and Freestar Collective, per the Centaurus Proclamation. We may be outside the settled systems, but that charter's official as can be. I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news to them that they need to make a compromise or leave. Good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constance engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck. Right. On behalf of the Paradiso Group, we appreciate your help.
Okay. So, we have to go to Hope Tech first, buy the grav drive first, and then go try to convince them that it's best for them to just move on to another planet. I think in the long run, that's probably the better solution than them trying to assimilate and becoming slaves. Or wiping out... I don't even think we can wipe out Paradise. I don't think
This
that's an
might
option.
be an excellent spot for an outpost.
Yeah, it's called... It exists
wanna
already.
hear
It's called Hopetown. That's a weird comment.
I can't believe it.
This was a good place for an outpost. Yeah, some people thought that already. Okay. Why are they shooting at me? Why are they shooting at me? What they do is just walk in the door. Is it because I killed their leader? Well, that was a while ago. Let's hope it's a bug. Because I do not want to have to kill all these people just to continue this quest line, because that makes no sense. I killed the leader a long time ago.
If it's not important, bring it up with Kiwi.
Oh my god, I gotta go
Some
through
time
this
for
again.
You, but keep it quick, yeah? I am. But given this circumstance... You like that? Ah, we'll be... Well, that's something. Shame we can't just... Now, tell me.
They could stay here.
We could even...
Sounds costly. Someone else would...
Oh, I swear. And which proposal will you... Ah, good on you. You want it? He's the best in it. We'll coordinate our... Right.
What's not to love about...
Okay, we're gonna save before we enter that building this time. Let's hope it's a bug
This
and not
looks
something
like
I'm
a
gonna have to
rich
kill these people.
ecosystem. I wonder what lives out there.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
See, these guys are Hopetown security. They don't attack me.
Howdy.
Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect your own, you don't belong here.
Why? I don't understand.
We'd be dust, off-worlders. Just keep workers like to play hard here. They deserve it.
Why are they attacking me?
Is this really happening?
We could save valuable weight if we got rid of the pilot seat. Maybe an ottoman? Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? I'm a little busy, but I think I could spare some time. Oh, you should have just said that. Of course I can help you. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on ships from that era, and I have a decent idea what we're dealing with. So grav drives, didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got access to an ancient grav drive that looks like it could be compatible. With some minor adjustments. It's in good shape, too. Parts not cheap, though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost of parts and labor, and it's yours.
40,000.
It's a pretty big ask, given how
40,000 is a
rare
lot of
these
money.
grav drives are. Let's not close the door on this just yet. True, I keep telling myself I'm holding on to it for the right time. Perhaps this is
What
that
are the
right
time you're
time.
gonna run into an old colony ship that needs a grab drive?
Sounds like this is for a good cause. While I can't
Just
give
cut
you
it in
the part
half.
for free,
Please be at least
I won't
20,000.
charge you for the work.
25 to 10.
You're darn right it is. I'll get to work on it right away. I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. I'm sure they have an engineer on board to help. We'll send the part along when it's ready and install it with the help of Oliver's people. Pleasure working with you.
Get the fuck out of this building. It's only these two guys. Just these two. There's other security people in this building aren't attacking me. People outside aren't attacking me. Why are those two people attacking me? I don't really know. It says we're still in combat, so let's go on the ship. What was that noise?
Pressure normalized.
They need to fix their comm system is what they really needed. We're gonna give them a new grab drive, new start map, but we're not gonna fix their comms? So what if they run into this situation again on another planet? Maybe we should fix the comms.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down trouble.
It knows that this ship had more than one quest. Does that? I think it does.
Keeping a 200-year-old ship running is no easy task. I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space, and here you are! Welcome, welcome! I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm
From outer
you. There will
space.
be
Aren't
plenty
you
of
also
time
from
for
outer
that
space?
later. Please, indulge me just a couple. How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover faster than light travel and eclipse our poor old ship? Oh, I've heard of this technology, but always believed it was theoretical in nature. Maybe we can talk about it in more detail later. I'm sure you have more pressing matters to handle. I've waited this long. What's a little longer, eh? Oh, I've got so many questions, but I'm being rude. I haven't even given you my name. Chief Engineer Kazemi, but you can call me Amin. And, I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today. Yes, of course. Anything for my new friend. What grab drive? Just joking with you. The Paradiso engineers filled me in. Okay.
Wrote to the captain of this ship saying, hey, they're not going to let you stay here unless you want to be their slaves.
This will be fun.
That's weird.
Hopefully there will be no
Shouldn't we be telling
explosions in the
the
process.
captain of this ship first before we just
I've
go
just
and like,
received word
install
that the
grab
drive
drive?
is here. Ready to get to work? Great, great, great. There are 3 preparations I need you to help me make while I set things up on my end. First thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Then, turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Got it? Let's hop to it.
Okay, a lot of that went over my head.
Boy, am I glad you weren't some sort of alien or something.
Don't worry, we've already seen them. Anybody remember what he said?
People always appreciate a good engineer. Something wrong? There are 3 things we need to do. Reroute the power from the port turbopump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly.
What?
Something wrong? There
Let's
are
focus on
3
the first
things
thing.
we need to do. Reroute the power from the port turbopump to the
Port
auxiliary.
turbopump.
Turn the plasma run. Decouple the magnet. Careful not to touch anything on your way out.
Port turbopump. Turn the power to. I think it's this one, but again, might as well just go back and talk to him again.
I can't tell you how. Something. There are 3 things. Reroute the power from the port turbopump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Decouple the. See you.
That's the first part. Let's change it to 5%. Last one.
Wow. Hi. If the other. Something. There's still something left. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly.
One more
Something
time.
wrong? There's still something left. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly.
Auxiliary.
So long.
So we would like to adjust flange pipe. Recouple. Was it decouple or recouple?
Keeping at 200. Something. There's still something left. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly.
Decouple.
Good luck out
Good
there.
Give me a check. I think it's this one.
Looks like everything is good to go on both your end and mine. Can you go inform the captain while they're finishing the installation? Thanks.
Turn the match down.
There's so much more to learn about now.
I wonder what it's like out there. Out there. Oh! I know. I'm fine. It's just that we've never really had visitors, right? Up until recently, we didn't even believe it was possible. Right? We've been cooped up together in this ship all our lives. So outside of births, there's literally no way for new people to arrive, you know? Anyway, sorry for freezing up before. I just didn't expect our visitor from the outside to stop by and chat with me. I figured, if anything, you'd be with the captain. I'm Daisuke, the ship's provisions manager. I'm not sure what I can offer you, but if I can help, I will.
And if not, I'm happy just to talk. Not really. Things don't work that way here. It's not a shop like you hear about in the books and movies, or, where you're probably from. Almost everything is communal or shared in some way, but sometimes people want a little something extra or special for themselves. So when that happens, they come to me. Mostly,
Isn't
I
everything
just
just
keep
being
track of the
recycled?
ship's inventory. and
Because
help ration
technically
the
it's all just kind of
supplies
like a
so we
barter
don't run
system.
out. We manage. I know back on Earth, there used to be stores all over the place. Some that even specialize in specific types of goods, if you can imagine. But here, this is it. We have very limited supplies. Most of our stuff is recycled. Even the food. In a roundabout way. If you know what I mean. It works out for the most part. Because it has to. You'll sense a running theme with that around here.
Yeah, no quest.
Take care.
Sure is nice to know there are other people out there.
I've spent my entire life in the Constant. I'm not sure how
Yeah.
else to live.
Hey there.
And to think all this
Yeah?
time we thought we were alone.
We got strict rules around here. They're strict for a reason.
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting.
I'm going to the brig.
Never seen a ship like yours before. But then again, I haven't seen any ships.
Just stay out of trouble.
How do I get to the captain's quarters?
Wow, I've heard about you, but here you are.
I'm so lost right now.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside.
The Constant is a peaceful ship.
Now that we know what's out there.
Never seen a ship like this before. And again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down trouble makers.
No matter the outcome, I won't let my crew down. Well, well, it would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now, thanks to you. The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a pretty easy fix. Thank you again for all you've
That's
done.
what I said. I was like, that's what I would try to focus on fixing.
Without you, we'd most likely be stuck. But you went above and beyond. I'll make sure people tell tales of your generosity for as long as our society lives. I don't know if we can ever fully repay you. Thank you again.
This is stealing. So if I want to have a suit like hers, I have to steal it. Antique piggy bank. Got a bunch of miscellaneous garbage, probably. I think they gave me a weapon. This pistol here. I think they gave me anything else. No. Alright, that's it for this mission. So we're done. Okay. So I'm gonna save it here. I have to go help with stuff. So out of the living room. So I'm gonna end the stream here. Hope you guys liked the stream. If you guys did, y'all probably related to next stream. Yeah, we'll try. I need help with. I'll be back later today or tomorrow. So like the stream, like button, subscribe, follow, push it. You guys on either later or tomorrow. Bye guys.